of this August House. Side of the government team, they already made a mistake for not having enough information how prosecution works. They claim that police or investigation committee has enough evidence which will enough to prosecute them. If you think that evidence is necessary to prosecute them, then there shouldn't be any trial to begin with. The trial takes place to justify that whether you are really guilty or not. So that shows that these politicians are not guilty yet. So that's why we believe that these are political characters and they are not guilty yet. So that's why we believe that televising them, it's gonna bring more harm than good. Mr. Speaker, there are couple of rebuttals that I'm going to make, and then I'll proceed to my argument that why that trial should not be televised. First thing that I'll argue on the idea of that how we should not assassinate this political character, and second thing that I'll argue that how the stakeholder associated with this trial, they deserve the right of privacy. So now let me deal their main idea of that prosecution will take place anyway. The first thing is that they said that they have all sort of information, but that how much information is good enough for you to prosecute. So that's why how this trial process works. At first, police or investigation committee, they investigate and they get some sort of information and they bring it to the court, and then they justify whether this person can be arrested or not. So that's why in the court, the victim or the plaintiff has a right to get the lawyer to defend himself. So that means he's not yet to prove a guilty person. So that's why, Mr. Speaker, in the trial process, everything is scrutinized, everything is analyzed thoroughly. So that's why in the analysis process, there are so many things, information is revealed, and we believe that those information are not relevant to the corruption cases. His personal information is asked, personal affairs are being discussed in this case. So that's why, as an individual, you deserve to have privacy. But when this information goes to the media, and media knows that this individual has a right to have a privacy, that's why they don't disclose personal information through media. But when you televise something, it's completely open. You can hear everything, you can listen everything. So that's why we believe that personal information and personal privacy are breached. So that's why we believe that individual also deserve to get privacy, and we believe that that's why it shouldn't be televised. Sit down. And also they talk about it's a good for the public, but they did not show anything how good it is. They did not show the exclusivity of their proposal, that how televising bring extra benefit than status quo. But we side of the opposition side, we argue consistently that status quo is good enough to give justice to the society. That everything are reported in the newspapers. In Malaysia, all newspapers are tabloid newspapers. We believe that Malaysia has a credible newspapers and which serves the demand of the public and which satisfies public demand. So that's why we believe that this newspaper has different angle and which is good enough for the people. And also, Mr. Speaker, they talked about this newspaper brings about perspective. If you talk about perspective, that means you're showing everything to the people. That means every individual will have their own perspective. And we believe that this individual or citizen idolize their political leader. If political leader cries in the corruption trial, that will have different effect. So that's why we believe that will also hamper the prosecution process, that creates another public pressure on judges. So that's why we believe that it's not good for it's not so good for the public. But whatever exists enough within the society, within the status quo, I think that's good enough. So bringing extra element, we did not see any sort of extra benefit going to achieve, and also will not serve anything to the society. Okay, Prabha.
Yeah, so you are arguing that the Malaysian public, the people in this room, if they were shown the trial in its entirety, would not be able to make an informed choice of the perspective of the debate, of the trial. Is that what you're trying to say?
That informed choice, you can get it from newspaper, other media, judicial review from this. But Mr. Speaker, this individual or citizen, they don't have right to know everything about that politician which will be discussed within the trial. Because lawyer asks so many questions, but which are not relevant to the people to know about this, like family matters, wife, whether he has an affair or not. Mr. Speaker, this is not right to people to know about all these things. Now let me deal with my idea that why the third party or that stakeholder deserve privacy. Mr. Speaker, we believe that in the trial process there will be many witnesses, there will be many parties involved, and also they deserve to have a privacy. Because if they don't want to show their face to the citizen, and we believe that it's really politicians are involved. It's a really good political game, and many people they don't want to disclose their faces. But when you televise, that means every people within the court will be televised, their faces will be televised. And also, we believe that witnesses have the deserve to right to hide their face. So that's why, Mr. Speaker, we believe that the right will be breached. And also, Mr. Speaker, it also leads character assassination. We believe that these politicians, they have career to go on because they are not yet to proven guilty. So that's why, Mr. Speaker, when you televise something, you consistently show that these politicians are guilty. So that's why people make a judgmental call as the government team already made, because they say that all evidence are there, that means they'll be prosecuted anyway. So that's why people make judgmental call as opening government made. So that's why, Mr. Speaker, we really cannot really assassinate their political career because they are not yet to be guilty. So that's why, Mr. Speaker, when you consistently or persistently show or televise the people that these are the people are really corrupted, that makes their career in a jeopardy. So that's why we believe that we deserve the privacy of stakeholders associated with this trial, like witness and also the politician himself or herself. And also we believe that his politicians are based on their career and name and fame. That's why we should not assassinate their character because they are not yet proven guilty. So that's why motion should fall.